Now let's try to understand all these confusing terms in genetics. The first thing I want to talk about is the DNA. DNA is a type of chemical. So like proteins or carbohydrates, it's a type of chemical. Chromosomes, they are a type of thing made up of DNA and proteins together. It is similar to say that metal and wood together makes up the table. So DNA and protein together makes up the chromosome. Now in the human body, we have 46 or 23 pairs of chromosomes. So this here is considered as one chromosome. Okay, one chromosome. Now sometimes before the cell is about to divide, the chromosome has to make an extra copy of itself. So in this case, this is still considered as one chromosome. But we have two chromatids here. So each member, we call it one chromatid. So in one chromosome here, we have two chromatids. Finally, chromatin. Chromatin is the genetic material in the nucleus when it is not visible as chromosomes, because chromosomes can only be visibly seen by the eye or under the microscope when it is dividing. So when it is not dividing, it is only appearing as a blob of material, and we call this blob the chromatin. Next, I would like to talk about homologous chromosomes. In the nucleus of all of your cells, you will have some chromosomes that come from your father and some chromosomes that come from your mother. Now, if we look at your chromosomes, the corresponding ones, they are called a homologous pair or homologous chromosomes. Members of the homologous chromosomes have the same gene on them. So for example, they would both contain the gene coding for your eye color, both containing the gene that codes for your whether you have earlobes or not. In the human body, in each of our cells, we have 23 pairs of homologous chromosomes. 23 of them come from your father and 23 of them come from your mother. Because your father gave you 23 chromosomes and your mother gave you 23 chromosomes, you have two sets of 23 chromosomes. A cell that has two sets of chromosomes is called diploid. Now some cells, they only have one set. For example, the sperm or the ovum, and we describe them as haploid because they only have half the chromosomes of a body cell.